once there was a whole dispute what the Rebbe used to do with the Rebbetzin when it came to Kos Shel Brocha. It's so funny. Everyone was around. I mean, everyone. People were around, and there's like a machloikis and metzias. A machloikis and metzias. What happened? Like, how could that be? I don't know. That's the way it was. So we're going to learn now in the Alter Rebbe. There's 3 basic minhagim of how to share Kos Shel Brocha. The Alter Rebbe says that it's a mitzvah and a mufchet to share Kos Shel Brocha. You could do it in one of 3 ways. Page Tov Kuf Lametes.
You're talking about when he ate lunch or Sudas Shabbos or Leil Shabbos by himself with his Rebbetzin and
Right.
Not out of a brain.
Right. We know when the Rebbe gave Kos Shel Brocha. Right. When the Rebbe gave Kos Shel Brocha
for the kahal.
Someone sent me just now before the shir a picture of me getting Kos Shel Brocha.
Wow.
From the Rebbe as a 6-year-old child.
Print it out and have the picture.
Here, I just got this from my cousin.
Put it in
You can get it. You can order it.
It's from a website or something. I have to go onto this website.
They have a website. Chabad has a
Get a
website.
hard copy. Put it
Yeah,
in
I just got this.
in a glass.
That's you in the blue.
Yeah.
Look exactly like one.
Yeah?
Carbon copy.
Give a cook. Kos Shel Brocha.
Beautiful. They must have a few other ones where it's actually going into a cup.
That's what I wonder.
They have
I'll
to
go onto the website. If they have a shot earlier,
they have to keep taking. Sure.
that would be great.
Is that the earliest one you have?
Yeah.
Do you have others?
I have much later. I've never seen something like this.
How did they know it was you? Who labeled
A
this?
cousin. He probably saw my father.
That's why I'm saying there's another one.
So I wonder. It would be nice. I have to show this to my wife.
I went with my shogger once, so they got us both. They even have me standing behind him. So I made him a big one of it. I made myself a smaller one.
Which shogger? Which one is that?
That's the one on the metal. He was in that.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah. So he's getting the brother. I'm standing right behind him. That's by the Rebbe. So.
And where did you find that?
The guy that was originally did it, the guy Muhammad in Gorgorba, they bought all his pictures. Went through thousands. He gave out to many people.
So there's 3 basic minhagim that the Alter Rebbe brings of how to do Kos Shel Brocha. One minig is that you give everyone cups, you know, and you put it in front of them, and then you give everyone wine before you make Kiddush. Second is you pour it into people's cups after you make Kiddush, before you drink it. The third is that you drink the wine, but the wine becomes pogum. So you add wine from the bottle
To your kos.
Then
you give from there.
and then you give from there. This applies to every Kos Shel Brocha. Kiddush, Havdalah, Beches Hamazon, every single Kos Shel Brocha. Now, so now there's a machloikis between Rabbi Harlig and Rabbi Gansburg what the Rebbe did. Some say that the Rebbe actually drank from his kos and gave it without putting in wine from the bottle.
To the rabbits or the Benai.
Anybody.
Right.
Anybody.
No, I mean Kos Shel Brocha the Rebbe used to be attacking the Behema. They used to, Rabbi Mentek used to, but they said that when he made Kiddush at home, he drank the Kiddush and he gave it to the Rebbetzin afterwards without being metak in the beginning. Others say it's not true. That's the common minig by people that not metak. Why? It's a apella. I don't know why.
Well, what's the Indian of it?
Right? Or your house.
I don't do that way. I metak in the beginning.
I pour it out first.
So that's the second answer.
Pour it out.
I think that's wrong though because it's like
guests. People.
Not going to get. You make a brocha, drink it right away. You're not allowed to make a hefsek in the mitzvah.
The Alter Rebbe says you are allowed to. We're going to learn about it now. The Alter Rebbe says it's not a
I'm
problem.
saying it's a pellet, like in
So
a way.
the
It's
best
like my
eight,
ma'avir mal mitzvahs, right?
Right.
So that's like ma'avir mal mitzvahs. Make a brocha, no, I need to do it.
Right.
Like a ma'avir mal mitzvahs.
Right. There's another issue that comes into play, which is a person allowed to pour for his wife if she is in the not clean days? So that can also be a problem. That can also be a problem.
You just put it
I
Yeah,
think.
you don't put it in front of her.
Oh, so there's an eitzah, not the, but
the kos she takes.
but if you're pouring for everyone, I'm saying a limit schus.
So
If
then,
you're gonna be metak in the begima, and then you're gonna go and pour for everyone, so you're pouring also for her. The truth is, it's not so bad because you're not putting the cup in front of her and pouring it. The regilus is that you have 6, 7, 8, 10 cups in front of you, or if you have now these fancy things and you're pouring it there, and then it goes into. So it's not a kois miyuchet for her. I'm saying, but Amol, they didn't have so many koises like we did. We have plastic cups and glass cups and big cups and small cups and these cups and that cups. Didn't have a lot of koises. Could be what it was. The Mekadosh had a kois. Everyone had one kois. If you're going to go and pour it to everyone, and then you're not going to pour for your wife, one Shabbos, another one not. It's very not sanua. It's kumte zeh modna.
Right.
Everyone could see which are the days that she's toida and not toida. It's gefährlich not tzniusdik.
Right.
So maybe that's why the minute developed that you drank and then you pass around the cup. So there's no shaila in that. Because the din is you're only not allowed to be moizik her a cup if you're moizik for her. But if you drink and then you put it down, she can take it.
The rest put left.
Right, so could be that's why the minhag developed that way. I'm just saying as a limit schus why it developed this way. Because L'Poel Shulchan Aruch, the Alter Rebbe says, and the Mishnah Berurah says that l'chatchila everyone should drink and the wine should not be pogum. L'Poel, the minhag Yisrael is not to be nizir in this. People, they drink and they pass around the cup. So I think that may be the reason. Maybe the reason is because more people didn't have a lot of koises. So then it would not look good. But Bisman Hazeh, there's plenty of koises. So I'm not sure that Bisman Hazeh we shouldn't do the eights of the Alter Rebbe. Akaparah, let's learn what the Alter Rebbe says. The 3 eights the Alter Rebbe is going to give. Again, it's page Tov Kuf Lamed Tes, Sif Hey. It's a mitzvah and a mufcher that everyone sitting should have a taste of the Kos Shel Brocha. That applies to every Kos Shel Brocha. Kiddush, it applies to Kos Shel Brocha of Bechas Hamazon. Ein tzarich lita mekos hamevarech el yochel kol echel lita kos lefonav. It doesn't have to drink from the kos of the mevarech. Everyone can have a kois lefonov, and they'll drink from their kois. The yoyser toiv lasas kain. That's the best eitzah, says the Alter Rebbe. Im efshir l'pisha kois ha'mevorach u'pogam lachem shosam manu ha'mevorach. So the best eitzah is that before you kiddush, you give everyone a kois, and you pour in yayin to everyone's kois before you make kiddush. That the Alter Rebbe says is the best eitzah.
Never don't do it.
I don't know. That's like I said. Pelots and white people don't do it this way.
Don't do it. So all the kept empty and waiting for you to fill up.
Okay.
I'll tell you why they don't do it. Why? Because each time you have to be mavato what's in there already. Otherwise, it's spot. Otherwise, what you're putting in is spot what's in there.
No, before you make kiddush.
Yeah, you put it
you
in
give
all the
everyone
cups.
a cups.
Yeah.
And then after kiddush, you don't have to give them anything.
So what's the point of pouring out from your own becher?
Don't pour it.
Getting it from your becher.
No, that's what the Alter Rebbe holds. Similar to the Gemara that we learned with Yalta.
Yesterday.
That we said, right, that it was not a joke. He said all the wine on the table is really part of Kos Shel Brocha. The difference is the story of Yalta was that it was even wine from a barrel. The Alter Rebbe doesn't say that. The Alter Rebbe says to pour it into their cups. The Alter Rebbe says to pour it into cups. So Yerushalmi. So it's not clear that the Alter Rebbe holds it's just as good as the wine as in the bottle. Could be that you have to really pour it into everyone's cup. But that's what he says. Ain't tzara lita mekoisa mavarich. You don't have to drink from the koisa. Yochel kol echad lita koisa lefonav. Everyone has a kois in front of him, and you put in the wine before kiddush, and you don't have to taste from the kois of the mavarich. V'yoysa toiv lasas kainim efsher. V'cha koisa mavarich upogam lachad shasam and a mavarich. That wine becomes pogam. That's the first eight.
What's the problem with pogam? It's just not there. It's not nice.
It's an interesting thing. It's like I think it's like sort of kavod shemayim. That I think it's like the concept of Akraveinu lepechasecha hayirtzecha vayisa panecha. It's a lashon of the Navi. that there's certain korbanos that they're technically kosher, but you can't bring it to the Beis Hamikdash. Why? Because you wouldn't bring it to your king, so why you bring it to the Eibishter? So I think it's a similar concept here. You know, it's like a fresh kos of yayin is a davar choshev. Once already someone drank of it, it's not so choshev.
Well, what's the opinion? Are you supposed to drink wine after Kiddush?
Yeah, you have to drink one.
You have to drink wine?
The
If
Makadosh.
someone's- No,
No,
the They don't even have to drink. They don't even have to drink. Right, they don't have to drink.
You don't have to drink.
So why is that
But
considered?
if
What does that
they're
do with the
going to
carbon?
drink, no, because if you're already going to drink from a Kos Shel Brocha, let the Kos Shel, just like the Makadosh himself, he should drink from a Kos which is not pogum. The people that are tasting should also taste from a Kos which is choshev and not pogum.
He's mechuyev. Else he made the Kiddush. He made the bracha. They're not mechuyev to drink.
I hear. The truth is, as we will see soon, it sounds like if you take a Kos, you make Kiddush, and you drink out of it, and then you put a little bit of wine from the bottle, and you pass it around. That's not a problem. That's not called pogum.
Right.
That's not, even though 20 people are going to drink,
Right.
that's not called pogum. Right. So I hear your question. Thank you. And the truth is, even the etzem minion, what's the whole thing of pogum? What's so terrible about
Yeah,
pogum?
well, I don't get it. I mean, he.
What
Possibly
they
you
do.
want to make a bocha on the Sholem.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's a davar choshev, a davar sholem.
Pogrom is not a Sholem. You make a bocha on the Sholem.
But they no.
He's saying, but they're not. He made kiddush, so he already had a kos that's not pogum. He had good, right? He had a choshev, a kos of yain. It was not pogum. So
When like your daughter start, when you fill up the cup before, everybody and it's full now. It's not pogrom.
no, I'm saying, but if you're not doing it that way, say only the mavorach has a kos.
And what? And everybody drink from his cup.
Yeah, so he's saying, why is it so bad? The point of
When you
his
drink and he drink, it's like if I drink, it's like one. The same way I was moitzi everybody. So when I drink and you drink, it's like one guy drink, not like.
okay.
A lot of
So it's,
people do that. They pour in the bottle. They
They
pour
pour
it.
in the bottom. Right.
Yep,
That the
yep.
Alter Rebbe will talk about now. You could make a tikkun through adding wine from the bottle into the cup. And then they could drink. שכשיש לפני כל לחם ואחר כוס בשעת ברכס המאזן הרי כולם מן כוס של ברוכה כמו כוס המבורך. If everyone's going to have their kos in the time of bechas hamazon, it's for everyone. It's a kos shel brocha.
Here, that Rebbe start with.
Here we're talking about the whole simon is talking about really most about bechas hamazon.
It's not talking about Kiddush.
L'choyda it's the same. L'choyda
We
the
don't drink nothing for kosher water after Birkas Hamazon. Nobody.
no people do.
Whoever banned,
You're supposed to.
whoever banned
It's
drink
more of an inyan to drink kosher bracha than
from
drink
Birkas
Kiddush.
Hamazon than Kiddush.
Yeah.
But nobody do it.
No, people do it. Why? People do it.
The guy drinks it and then he gives it out.
You're not allowed to refuse it. It's also to refuse it. It's a big bracha to get.
Vim lifnei mesubim ein koises reikin. If the mesubim have empty koises, yochel lite me kois abrocha ma'atl kol kois v'kois shalahem acher shebeirich boire pri agofen koidem shtiyasi. He could make kiddush, and before he drinks, he pours into all their koises. Kidei sheyitum u'mekois she'eni pogum, they should taste from a kois bracha which is not pogum. This is not considered a hefsek between the bracha and the shtiyah. It's letzoirich. Just like everything which is letzoirich is not considered a hefsek. For example, the Gemara that we learned by Lechem, that if he says the toil broich, havi melach, or tnu mazal behema, he's not allowed to eat before the behema eats, and he remembers, after the bracha, always forgets, I forgot to give the cat, or the dog, or he has sheep, or goats, or cow, or horse. So he's allowed to tell his Eved,
It's not hefsek.
it's not considered a hefsek. So this also, it's because it's
A lot
tzoyda.
of people do when they have guests at home, and maybe it would be squeamish. The balakos bring from the kos, and he takes.
That's what the Rebbe said.
He pours it on the side.
That's what he
After he
says.
makes the kiddush, he pours it on the side, he drinks it, and then from this cup,
This
from
is
the
cup,
beer,
That's what the Alter Rebbe is saying. That's the better eitzah. That's the better eitzah. That's the second eitzah. Umashu mevorach ukilo heim mevorchim shleihem yoytzim bechosei. V'cheinim koises shalifneim alayim. Even if they have wine, ela sheheim pegumim, the wine that's in front of them are pogum wine. Yoch lishpach mekois shaloi l'taken m'koidem shishte. He can pour from his kois and then be metaken it.
It also look nicer this way. Don't have to everybody take my job, you know. Or
Right.
Yes, or whatever. If it's family, you don't care, but.
Yeah. The kivin shem skukim lekoise, that since they are taking from his kois, ein lahem litan ad sheyitam hu. They're not allowed to taste until he tastes. Commotion is bar b'simakuf samach zayin, as we explained in simakuf samach zayin. That also legabi bread. If a person makes a bracha, a moitzi, so he's supposed to taste the bread first, and then they taste. The same thing here, legabi agofen, he has to drink the wine first. So if he's pouring to 20 people, and so they all have to wait. When he finishes pouring it, then he drinks himself. If they don't need his kois, if their koises are already full and they were not pogum, they can taste before he will taste. So
why don't the people make a bracha like they do with the Moitzi? Why don't people make a bracha?
why don't they make separately?
Well,
Because it's a better hidur that Areva Mahadar Smelach should be one bracha.
So why don't we do it that way?
But by Moitzi we don't do it because we're scared that there's gonna people are not gonna be mechaven. Not that he won't be mechaven or they won't be mechaven. Or a third problem is that there's gonna be a hefsek in between.
Like Kiddush.
Because it's only once a week and people pay attention and so therefore but Moitzi bread you eat throughout the week. So that's why we're knowing that way.
You must drink the wine when somebody make Kiddush. You must drink a little bit of the wine?
You don't must. The Mekadosh must.
Right.
B'chol ha'alma.
The other people?
The others, they don't, but it's a mitzvah men amuvche.
But it's not a must.
And they can drink even if it's pogum. But we want mitzvah men amuvche that they should not have pogum. So the Alter Rebbe gives 3 eitzes. The best eitzah, no one does. The second eitzah, few people do. And the last eitzah, more people do. And what you're not supposed to do is what everyone does. So the top eitzah the Alter Rebbe gives, the thing the Alter Rebbe says not to do is to drink and then give it out. That's what almost everyone does. The top eitzah the Alter Rebbe says is, and before Kiddush, pour it into everyone's voice. And that's it. And then they don't even have to wait for you to drink, because otherwise the whole shiloh, they're supposed to wait till you drink. If they drink before you drink, is echet good. That's the best eitzah. Second eitzah is you make boire pri agofen, and then you pour it in to the other cups. The third eitzah is that after you drink, you pour into your kois.
I think the Alter Rebbe is scared that when you fill up the cup for everybody, and everybody should wait for you to make Kiddush, maybe people are going to start drinking before you make Kiddush.
No, so that's why the best eitzah is that you should pour into their cups before you make Kiddush.
I'm saying, but it's a little bit scary because the people that they fill up the cup with the wine before Kiddush, before they start drinking, before you even make Kiddush. That's the
In the old days, the nursing home that could happen.
Oh, good. That could happen. Take.
See, it really depends if they're being moitze the careful with the Mevorach's bracha.
They are.
There is an Indian that they should all get.
It is an Indian.
There is an Indian, right? The Revan.
Reba.
Bezoi, does it have to be from the same bottle? Is the careful if they're all drinking? Like, let's say a person wants grape juice. Can he put grape juice in his cup? And
Why not?
Doesn't matter what. It doesn't have to be the same min. It doesn't have to be from the same bottle.
Yeah. Because otherwise, if it mattered, like the first eitzah which Alter Rebbe said is the best, everyone should have in his kois in front of him before Kiddush. They're not even getting from the kois of the Mavora. So obviously we don't care.
Right.
Why should we care that it's a different kind of wine? So it's funny that the best eitzah that Alter Rebbe gives, you hardly see anyone do. Second eitzah that Alter Rebbe gives, you see a few people. That people are doing the second eitzah is not because they know that the halacha.
It's nice.
It's just that they're concerned about germs. Not that they know the lomdas here about pogum. They're concerned about germs. So they're right.
I'd say it's
Half of that.
You have guess, it's not nice. You want the guess, not
Yeah. And the worst eitzah is that after you drink, you add from the bottle to it. And even that. And in Machlal, what's not an eitzah is to give out pogum, and that's what everyone does.
But I think it's still, we should look at copy of the Mevorach the Mekadosh. The Mekadosh has to do first. He has to do the mitzvah and start giving it out before he drinks his mugna.
Right. So
He makes a bracha, drink. Don't start giving it out. But it's
Like
like
the Rebbe used to give Kos Shel Brocha. He drank first and then from the
Yeah.
he give.
But he
you make a bracha on tefillin, put it on. Make a bracha, put it on. We make a bracha oivel asiyosai, and then you have to do it. You can't do another
how he
thing.
says,
When you do another cup, what does it do with
I'm
me?
Shon Hafsai.
yeah, true.
By challah too, when a person
Well, it's Cyrus Shtiyas HaMesulah. He addresses that.
that what?
It's right here in the on the hay, paragraph 3. Ein Bazel Mishum Hafsai. He explained it. Just like when you make hamaitza, you're allowed to signal to bring the salt, right? Till you eat the chali, right? It's with tzayra. So this, I think, is the same. No, you see what he says?
Yeah, because since it's the source, yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I
You want to be
understand
yaitza,
that, but it still begs the question: why he's the one who made the bracha? So good, he's making it for himself, but he has to he has to drink now.
Yes,
It wasn't by a
take a.
I agree with you. Yeah,
By
take
a
a good.
moitzi, you must
Brachas,
make a small
yeah.
cut and eat it yourself before you start giving, or you could
You
cut
don't
like
mind.
few
You
pieces.
could cut.
You could cut 10 pieces and then give everybody. You don't
Yeah.
must eat it first.
Yeah, but
It's
still,
not that
But
we have
most people
older
do
people
eat
in.
first.
right.
It's
It's
not that
better.
let's say your father came to you for Shabbos and you cut. It's not nice that you eat and you give your father next.
No, it's fine.
Even though he has his own, but I'm saying for older people, whatever, so it's nice to cut like 10,
Right.
give, and then you take.
You could do that, right?
It's not nice.
Not a hefsek.
But it's still better to eat first.
So could be that's why Taka Dalter says Yosef. Why does Dalter say that the best eights is to pour into people's cup before you make Kiddush?
And you know,
Then you don't have this problem. Taka you don't have this problem. The second and third eights, it doesn't. He's not saying which is better. He's saying the best eights is pour into everyone's cup before you make Kiddush. No problem. Then he's saying that there's another eights that after you make Kiddush, pour into everyone's cup, and there's another eights that you can drink and add from the bottom. But he's not saying between 2 and 3 which is better. He's just saying that the best is the top is the before you make Kiddush, you pour into everyone's cup.
I do like a combination. I pour into one big cup, a whole full cup of wine. Then
Before Kiddush.
yeah. Then I pour my Kiddush into all the different cups, and then I take the cup that I had wine and I give it out to the pub. With all just because of practicalities, and everyone should get enough. Because if you're drinking
Right,
your
because
Kos,
you have
Roy
to
Kos,
Right.
people are gonna get a cheap if you have a lot of guests.
Right.
You have to have another Kos.
So you add it from the bottle into the kois, then
Yeah.
it's bubbling.
I have a whole second cup,
Oh.
and then I pour half of my cup into another thing, and then I give out into the little bottle and all those little things, and I pour out of that.
So you keep a second coach beside you.
You have to.
Wow.
If you have more than 5 people at the table,
Right.
they're not going to get even an ounce.
Right.
Sure, yeah.
Exactly.
Really.
It's funny, as I said.
You have a mind
The best eights the Alter Rebbe says is to just pour into everyone before you make Kiddush.
You have in
No
mind
one
that
does
second coach when you make, you have that in mind the second coach?
What? You have to have in
When you
mind?
get kids, you have in mind that second coach is the same.
No, it
Oh.
seems that he says, as long as it's poured into people's cups. The only thing is that he says, "Yochel kol echad lita in koise lefonov." I don't know if it's bediuk, it has to be in front. So my shaila is Bezman Hazeh that they have like a nice tray. And on the tray there is 6 or 12 or 18 glass kelichkas. Or you have a fancy thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And
One shot,
you pour
you pour
the
it.
wine and it goes into 6,
That's really
12 or
not
18.
cool. That's really not
Yeah.
Good.
So does it work? The Alter Rebbe says the best eitzah is before Kiddush
fill up this
to fill everyone's kois. Is that good enough? Probably yes. Why
Not
not?
enough wood.
The Alter Rebbe says the best eitzah is before
Right,
Kiddush go
give
to
it-
everyone's cup and pour in the wine.
You have
But
to do it yourself, and you can't you tell everyone to just.
yeah, you can tell everyone.
Either way.
Yeah, it doesn't say. It says mitzvah mufchad eitzah litem kois kol yachol kol echad litem kois elefonim.
Yeah.
But does it have to be b'fnei kol echad? How about if it's in the head of the table? Probably it's the same thing. I mean, just saying that kol echad could put in his kois. So the Voldaf is coming. The best eitzah really should be
Everybody should fill up.
that everyone or the balabai should fill up the koises before he makes kiddush, and that's it. And then there would be no germs issue. The whole issue that people are concerned today, and they're mefunik and about question of germs, it wouldn't be a shayla b'chlal, because you already poured into their koises before you make kiddush. But Lapal, the oil doesn't do it this way. I don't know why. But as I said, that the Rebbe, they say, also didn't do it this way. But what did the Rebbe do is a machlokas apoistik. That he did it the way the Welt does it. He drank Kiddush, and he didn't metak in the Pgima, and he gave it to his Rebbetzin. And Yeshomrim, that's not true, that he was beferish yem metak in the Pgima. So that's why...
Such a shot.
By Kos Shel Brocha by the Rebbe, we saw that the Rebbe fill up
Yeah.
his cup, the drink, and right away they fill up the cup.
Right, and the Rebbe was very medayik when he was doing Kos Shel Brocha, that it should be in a way that it shouldn't be bottled.
Right.
It shouldn't be
a little
bottled.
bit,
Right.
a little bit stuff.
A little bit, more and more and more. Interesting that the Rebbe used to consider the Kos Shel Eliyahu a pogrom.
Good.
Because Eliyahu had getrunken from the wine. So the Rebbe had a whole seder of how he used to pour back.
That was a whole
Right.
avoided to
Right.
turn back the wine. It wasn't so simple.
Yeah.
It's singing Keliata, but nobody
Singing
understood. Nobody
Keliata.
understood what the Rebbe
Right.
did. He never did the same. It's always the Rebbe.
Yeah, and there was a whole seder avoida of how the wine got back from the Kos Shel Eliyahu into the bottle.
Also the matzah, which one is Kohen Levi Yisrael, and then we take this matzah.
Nobody
Nobody understood that way.
There was a whole thing of how the wine got back from the Kos Shel Eliyahu into the bottle. It wasn't a 1 minute thing. It was 5 minutes, and everyone would sing Keliata. And then it was pouring back and forth,
Trying to
and back,
understand it, nobody
this
understand
way,
why
that
it
way,
is
and that way, and this way. It was
He was
pouring.
doing Eliyahu and a lot of different kehillas. He was helping it up.
It was a whole. It was one, usually the Rebbe's avodah was in a way that, everything was just, straight out of the Shulchan Aruch.
Like in the
It was
shofar
never,
also.
like, there were a few things like the shofar,
Shofar also, nobody understood why the Rebbe take the shofar to the back. Nobody
Be able
understood.
to understand,
Yeah.
be able to make a shpiyot.
Nobody
No, but used to wrap it in this shmata and then take it out and put it in this
Yeah.
shmata.
It's a handkerchief of
Yeah.
Tzedek,
Tzedek,
but
and
nobody
the
understood. Yeah, every time it was different. Nobody understood what's going
But
on.
he had only two shofars. He had the black one and the regular shofar.
Good, I was saying, but he's saying the Seder Avodah, the Rebbe used to wrap it, from Tzemach Tzedek and the Rebbe Marash.
And the
Yeah,
tikkun,
Maral Shofar.
the
Huh?
tikkun is
Yeah,
from
Maral
Alter
Shofar.
Rebbe
Maral.
and the Tzemach Tzedek.
What happens to the Rosh Hashanah?
So today I don't know.
You have to go there and find out.
Nobody blows from the Rebbe shofar.
Nobody blows. The Rebbe blows.
No, please don't read that. Nobody has the Rebbe shofar. They don't bring it out.
But Rebbe used to give one of the shofars. Rebbe used to give Tenenbaum. My moose have to blow from it.
No, the Rebbe didn't blow by Musaf. He
By
only
Musaf, Rebbe
blew
didn't blow.
by.
Only the kiyas, only
Right.
the mitzvah of the kiyas he blew. By Musaf, one of the shofars, he gave Tenenbaum. Tenenbaum was
There was
the
machine
one
already.
of Musaf.
Stop. That was the ones.
I was there many times, 1,000 times.
You're already you're
What time they
already
finish out?
Regular time.
No, it says that they
2:30, Yom Kippur, they finish davening. 2:30 Rosh Hashanah.
Okay, let's finish the Simon.
You know why the Irish down fast? The Rebbe down fast.
Alpha B, Shetima, Kos Shel Brocha, Daibach, Maloi, Lugma. Maloi, Lugma is enough. The Kos Shel, Birchas Hamazon, Tov Lishtes, Revis. But by Kos Shel Brocha, when a Birchas Hamazon, you should drink a full Revis. Why? Lots of Smidei, Safek, Brocha Charoina. You have to drink a full Revis because you don't want to have the problem of a Brocha Charoina. Shemaloi Lugma, Badavenu, Revis. The whole Shaila says if you drink Revi'is, then you can make a bracha chayim. The Yosem Revi'is and Tzarech Lishus Afim Adam God will Shemalei Lugam. The Yosem Revi'is doesn't matter. If you are very, like we said, a little baby on Yom Kippur, you have to give the baby the wine. How much wine? Maloi Lugma of that baby. Good, but if a person has a mouth that's big as Oil Elach HaBoshim, it doesn't matter. You could drink one of these and that's fine. And you can make a bracha rishon, a bracha charana. Mitzvah legmoya gemiya gasa. Mishum chibuv mitzvah. Usually we say a person should drink like a mensch, slowly.
Over here you have to drink
Over here,
One gulp.
Otazai.
In what with one go?
The revius wine.
Doesn't mean dafka. One could be 2 gulps, but like
with a big
Thirstily,
Like when we
thirstily.
sell a chaim.
Thirstily,
Yeah.
like a big.
Like when we sell a chaim.
Between Vanuma and V, the smaller shear or the bigger shear? If you choose between Vanuma and V, should take the smaller or should divide?
should take the regular shear. Take it a vias. He said you should take it a vias because we don't know exactly. Take it a vias because you have to make a bracha chroina. If you're making in the meal, you're not going to make a bracha chroina. You're going to bench anyway. A bench you have to make because you're going to drink and eat, and you're going to eat passive to bake birchas hamazon. But because you after the meal, so now you have to drink a full vias. You have no shaila about the bracha chroina. In diet delicious.
People are making a gofen after Kos Shel Brocha when you get a little bit, making a gofen and drinking, but we don't make a bracha chana.
Right, they didn't drink enough.
Only if you drink the meal. If you don't drink the meal, then you have to
Anything.
drink
Everybody make bench on a cup.
You have meat.
No, he's saying the person that drinks the Kos Shel Brocha has to make a bracha chroina. He has to drink enough. The other people, they can drink a drop. Doesn't matter.
But let's say if Kiddush or
Some people
somebody,
don't drink full
if somebody
and they have to make.
Then, yeah, but the person who made kiddush has to drink a maloi lugma.
so that is why
That's enough.
they don't
If you would drink
bench
like you do by Pesach, like the Seder, then you have to make the
Siv Zayin, if diet delicious oil, lo yivarach bracha achrona elo b'soif. If a person after the meal is planning to drink more and more wine, shouldn't make a bracha achrona. It's a bracha levatola. Who should diet delicious oil as long as he's drinking more. Shemloiken yeshlocha shemisakel mashashasa. Otherwise, he's to be scared that if he drank wine, it'll be misakel. So he should try to make the bracha achrona immediately. V'imoy v'diet delicious miyad v'tov berach bracha achrona ein tzarich levarach bracha rishon kim shayis v'diet delicious oil berach b'toz. If he was going to drink more and he made a toast, he made a bracha chrona, that bracha chrona doesn't count. Ah, but in Beira, Miskavan, it wasn't a mistake. He made a bracha chrona. Ah, we should like to listen to Soid. Tzorech, lebar bracha rishon, shekol bracha chrona, he's still look best chadas, klamashal lefanel, mafsekes. However, if she's lishtes beide mavarach, commotion is bar lamayla. If he intentionally made a bracha chrona, that's a full hefsekes to make again beide priagofen. Ah, we should call him a subim, yoitzim, bechziyayin, shaberach, mavarach, bechzamazon, shumiskavan, letzim, dechavasam. Bavshes is shows that Chigia Kos Lachol Achavachaim is a Mishum Hefsek. Kol Shleivsek B'Dibur. So Be'etzem, the person who does the Kos Shel Brocha has a mind to be moitzi everyone, so they don't have to make B'Ri Priyagofa. Kol Makom Mesuda Gedoyla Shemesuda Mirabim and Yoidim Adechem Yagia Kos Shel Bichzamazon. Maybe the wine is going to run out. Hare Kol Achem Amnesu Pokim Yagia Loit Tzar Lazar Lavar B'Ri Priyagofa Latzim Neshu Kenim Lachem Neshu Mishash Shmiz Brocha. So if there's a huge oilam and people in the back of the table don't know if they're going to get the wine, so they don't know. So how they want mechavim to the B'Ri Priyagofen. In the skaven b'shmiyasa she'im yagia lo sheyetza yedechevasa b'shmiyazu yotza v'etzarech lazar lo'arech. If he befedish had in mind, if I don't get the wine, okay, I don't get the wine. But if I do get the wine, I mean yotza the bracha, then it's good. The Frierdiker Rebbe said, and the Rebbe used to chaz it many times, that when he makes B'Ri Priyagofen by Kos Shel Brocha, he's befedish mechaven not to be moitzi people that are getting the Kos Shel Brocha. And the Rebbe said that the same thing is applicable to him. Why? Because there's a long hefsek till everyone gets up. So the Rebbe said, you're going to say, what's your connection with me? The whole connection is that you're getting from my Kos Shel Brocha, but you have to make a separate B'Ri Priyagofen. So the Rebbe said, no, the connection is because there's a chiyuv to have a Kos Shel Brocha. So I have in mind to be moitzi everyone the chiyuv of Kos Shel Brocha.
What are the people that are coming from Borba? What's their chiyuv Kos Shel Brocha?
Good question. So the truth is, they don't have a chiyuv.
But the people that there.
But those people,
Not even the people that are there. Why do they have a chiyuv? They didn't wash with them there.
So the Rebbe used to ask every Fabrengen someone should get up and announce that they should wash.
Oh,
They used
they're
to-
mishtat.
So now they're mishtatev, exactly.
Okay, but it's a. But it's just.
Now they're part of it. As far as I remember, people used to be medayik to wash.
Dafka, yeah, sure.
Because the Rebbe wanted everyone should wash. This way, everyone's part of the Suda, and then everyone's part of the Birchas Hamazon. So the Rebbe said that he's not having everyone in mind for his Boide Pia Gofen, because Shiloh with a hefsek, and this he wants Dafka, there should not be a Shiloh. He has everyone in mind for Kos Shel Brocha. So the truth is, those people that were not part of the Suda were not the same part of the Kos Shel Brocha, because they're not mechuyev in the Kos Shel Brocha. It still is a Kos Shel Brocha.
It's the connection to the Rebbe is that they're getting something that they drank from.
This is the Pashto.
Right.
Right. So that's a,
They're not there.
they're not there. So the takazot, we're not. But emes that the Rebbe wanted that everyone should wash.
99% of the people that came were there.
Right.
Kosh, the 7 held 2,000 people.
Right, and
20,000 people came to Kosh.
The Rebbe said I want to invite everybody to my house to the meal. I can't. So right here, please wash. Together, we are together.
That's why the Rebbe used to announce by end of the Fabringen that he was davon machen am Brochus Reines, he was davon machen am Brochus Reines. Because the Rebbe was in Hakil and Hakil, you wouldn't be doing it.
In this, in Kos Shel Brocha, it was Birchas Hamazon. It was no Brocha.
No, but
But he didn't announce it in Kos Shel Brocha.
No, but he announced it by the kid.
Regular for them.
Never forget to announce it. Like it's so simple, but Allah is
Right.
It's amazing. Maybe for bringing the Rebbe said this last year.
Yeah.
Not by
Maybe for
Not by the
bringing.
Kos Shel Brocha.
Kos Shel Brocha, they didn't.
You was there.
No
Maybe for bringing.
There was no Kosh, there was only Birchas Hamazon, not Birchas Hamazon.
There's no relief.
Maybe on Bon HaChodesh also. But the
The Rebbe
Rebbe
didn't make the announcement. Anyone who has to make Birchas Hamazon should make Birchas Hamazon.
No, Rebbe.
He didn't say that.
Bon HaChodesh.
That's only where they had a regular, didn't have Kos Shel Brocha, I'm saying.
Right, only Mazonis.
Only the Zionist.
Or wine if they
They didn't
drank
say that when
wine.
the Rebbe was giving it to
If they drank wine, so it's a Brocha Achroin on wine.
Did the Rebbe say it then?
Not by Kos Shel Brocha, Rebbe didn't say.
Right.
No, I didn't say that.
But by the regular Fabringen, people had wine. Because they made it by the Fabringen. So the Chaim, they made wine, so that's a part of Brocha Achroin.
Every halacha by the Rebbe was takas the deal. It wasn't like.
Omer, so I'm worried that Kajrocha protest. And before I came to give the shir, someone's cousin at Yisrael sent me an email that he just found a picture of me as a 6-year-old kid getting Kos Shel Brocha.
That means that Rebbe's still giving you Kos Shel Brocha. Big thing.
The Rebbe never made a kiddush on vodka, right?
Don't make Kiddush.
Then Kiddush.
Oh,
Okay,
No, but that's it. To make a kiddush on Shabbos morning.
It came on Shkizan.
Toshi Chai, Toshi Ches, Zayit.
Okay, they have getrunken on Chaim, but not Kiddush, not Kiddush. No one ever saw such a thing.
No. Kiddush no.
You could finish a bottle of. Not Kos Shel Brocha case.
Ik zou zo'n kindje zetten, denk ik.
All the Hasidim that came to America, they stopped making Kiddush on mashke. The emissaries, most. Oh, there's a Yotzim on President Street. There's a Choshev Shul. That over there mit gehalten Minig of a Seder Yedei. Yeah. Dort haben wir gehalten Minig of a Seder. Dort haben wir gehalten Minig of a Seder Yedei. But
if you look at it, you know what to do. It's fine.
right, because in Russia they didn't have one Pasha, and they had all kinds of eitzes.
And the wine froze, but the mashke didn't.
They had all kinds of eitzes. Siddur Nefesh, they have wine. They used to make this and that. They did all kinds of eitzes. And if they didn't, they took mashke. And the fellow was telling me, I don't forget who, one of the Siddur Shidden who told them that they used to, and if they didn't have enough, so but they wanted to have a full kois, so they drop an egg into the kois, and then they want it to be red. So they put a little beet juice inside.
Just
They drop the egg inside, so it should be a villa, and they put a little beet juice, it should be red.
It just should look the.
This it should look.
Why they dropped the egg? They didn't have oil.
No, they didn't have enough. Didn't have enough to have a ganze
No,
kois.
olives also, people drop olives in.
Olives?
Olives. So it floats up, that brings up the wine higher.
Yeah.
Anything that you're gonna put it into the cup,
Yeah,
brings up
bring it up,
the
yeah.
But it was saying it wasn't
The
funny.
noticing for